Let's go! No, stop hitting me! I tell you what, that does a decent amount of damage. So, the vacuum tube shotgun. Now, the whole vacuum tube weapon set has recently been added into the game as possible in-world drops, and I've never actually used this weapon, so this is the first time I'm ever testing this out. Now, what exactly is the vacuum tube shotgun? It's a burst shotgun. It fires an extremely rapid 3-round shot burst of nature damage that is effective against water enemies but weak against fire enemies, can stun enemies but won't knock them back. So I'm very excited to try this. We have nature on there. We are locked into nature. That's the only thing we can use. Crit rating, reload speed, crit damage, damage slowed and snared targets, and it also snares the targets when we hit them, so that's going to be very good if it's a burst. So that first hit, after the first hit, we're going to get that 45% additional damage, which is going to be nice. 20%, 20,000 damage with 25,000 headshot damage. I'm not really going to go for headshots for this. We've got a 38% crit chance with 410% crit damage, so that's going to be hitting pretty decently. 4.35 fire rate with a 15 mag size, so I'm really excited to see how this is going to turn out. It might be similar to the ground pounder in terms of actual DPS. I'm not 1000% sure on that, because the ground pounder has a lower damage but a really decent fire rate, but it's not a burst. It's okay range for a shotgun, 300 durability because it's sunbeam, 2.3 reload time, and ammo cost is 1, which is quite good. So let me show you my hero build, but before I show you that hero build, I would appreciate it if you use this creator code on screen right now when spending your V-Bucks in game. I know it's an absolutely awful code to remember at the moment or to type out, so I am working on contacting Epic to change that get rejouet to something like get gaming. But let's get to my hero build. So for my loadout, I've got Buckshot Raptor in my commander slot with Critical Blast Plus to increase our shotgun crit damage by 225%. That's going to come in really handy. Preemptive Strike, just to deal a lot more damage against those full health enemies. Locked and Reloaded, just to increase our damage by 15% for 5 seconds when we reload. Shell Shock to increase the overall shotgun damage by 17%. Survivalist, just so we're not dying. Explosive Rounds, so every 6 eliminations blow up that 6th enemy, which is very nice. And then Fight or Flight, just so we can war cry and get a bit more damage off. Now, before we go into a mission, do make sure you're a subscriber, like the video, comment on the video, do whatever, just to enter that 1,000 sub giveaway we're running on the 21st of August. The more details are in the description below, but let's get into this gameplay. Okay, so we're in the mission. It's got a decent sized bloom reticle. I am lagging a lot here. Okay, this is not going to be good if I'm lagging like this. What is happening? Hopefully we can get... Okay, is the ping stabilizing? It is. Okay, we're back down. Right, back to it. Need to find some enemy... Nope, nope. Oh, no, no. This is going to be... Right, I'm going to wait till this stabilizes, then try and get some decent gameplay. So this was a pain. The ping has finally stabilized. Now I finally found some enemies, right? First ever shot with this weapon. Oh, I completely forgot it was a burst. Okay, what's the Ranger? Let's test the Ranger. That was a really... Ooh, this is quite unique. I've got to test this out. I'll tell you what, that does very decently. I'm quite liking this already. It's quite a different type of shotgun than I'm used to. I don't think I've used... Well, two-step. That's the only burst shotgun I've ever used, if you can call that a burst. It's only a double burst. Still a husk in here. I do want to find, ideally, a water smasher. I did have a look to find some water missions, but they were all awful. They really were. All had healing death first on. There we go. Right, I've got a few more enemies here. I'm going to war cry first. I just want to test this out on the blaster because I don't think I'm going to be getting the smasher. We're going to war cry, reload. Here we go. And I missed the blaster. There we go. That was a waste. Completely missed on the first shot. We need to find a smasher. I don't want to be going into one of these other zones looking for one, but it looks like I'm probably going to have to at this point. That range is quite decent as well. I've got to say that. That range is pretty decent. Tell you what, I may actually invest in one of these myself. I do feel like I'm eliminating the husks in 1 or 2 hits already, so that third hit is becoming a bit useless. Also realised there's still an open slot for us. I really need to find a water smasher because that is always the best test. I'll do another encampment while we're here. Yeah, that range is really good. Really liking that already. Come on, give us a blaster. Yep. I'm just missing the shots too much on the blasters. That's really weird. I felt like I don't think we crit on those first 3 hits there. There's no point me going for the fire enemies. Ooh, tell you what, it still does decently against fire, even though we're losing quite a lot of damage since nature performs really badly against fire. Is that it? That's everything that can. Right, need to find mist monsters and a smasher. Smasher is the best thing to test these on. Looking for water smashers for ages. I didn't find one fire one. We found 2 fire ones, right? I thought that wasn't there. 2 fire smashers right next to each other. It's not going to work. And there's no point even doing that. It won't even do a decent amount of damage, quite unfortunately. Still going to hope to find a water one though, or just a physical. Okay, it's time to defend, and so luckily it just said water. Now hopefully we'll get a water smasher in this. Really hope we do. Not many are spawning, but okay, I'm not sure. I feel like it's not critting anywhere near as much as it should. Oh, the lag's coming back. But on crit it's definitely a ton of damage. There we go, water smasher, here we go. Hopefully we can get it really quickly. Let's go! No, stop hitting me! I tell you what, that does a decent amount of damage considering it is a burst, so it has a base lower damage than, you know, just other... Alright, we're getting a lot of smashes here. Base lower damage than other assault rifles. Bursts tend to have... I mean, the faster the fire rate, the lower the damage. That is a massive trend with quite a lot of weapons. Because they can just... If you have a high damage weapon with high fire rate, then that is just too OP. I'm not sure. I don't know. Up until this actual defense, I was really liking it. But it just... Off crit, you're definitely noticing the lack of damage off crit. Oh, ricochet, I'm not going to bother. Another physical smasher, let's try and get its attention. I'm just taking far too much damage down here. On crit definitely, but that's probably because of our build. I'm not sure if this is a must get. I was thinking quite underrated weapon at first, but I'm still 50-50 with it. I'm so 50-50. Look at that. We're one bursting enemies at times. We need one more water smasher. Just need that one more water smasher. Come on. There's one over there. So not one. Come on. There we go. Here's one. I'm going to try and block it in so it can't get through. Okay. Smasher test. We're just smasher test number 500. Here we go. We're going to war cry. Reload. Here we go. No. It doesn't seem that good. Unfortunately. It doesn't seem that good. I might have to go in another mission after this and properly get like a stationary smasher. It's kind of difficult when they're moving around. Let's get some goodies down here. Yeah, I think I'll go into a second mission after this. Just try and get a bit more gameplay with smashers. I look off crit. Yeah, it's doing next to nothing off crit. Just, you know. This weapon just isn't for me, unfortunately. I'm not sure how old this weapon is in terms of when it was released. But comparing this to basically any newer shotgun, look at that. It's just, no. Any newer shotgun, it's just not as good. Come on. Smaller enemies definitely, hordes definitely, that's a positive of this. Bigger hordes you can probably just spam down, like in a tunnel here. Let's try and get them in the tunnel. Yeah, you could just definitely spam down, like the range is good enough, look at that, we're still getting some damage off down there. Range is decent. Again, look at that. I can get some range there. Still getting quite a bit of damage off, but things like smashers, look at this, it's just... That's a bit too slow in my opinion. I'm curious, there probably could be a better build with this, not a crit build, but I'm unsure. Seems very anticlimactic. It's weird, it's so inconsistent. I'm not sure if I'm liking it or not, because there's times, definitely on crit, I'm like that. On crit, I'm loving it. Off crit, I'm not loving it. I'm gonna just get this smasher all to myself, which I don't think I will. If we can get one more on this side. I don't think we're gonna get one. Too slow. Right, I'm going to go into second mission and hopefully get some water smashes in that then. So I was actually searching for a mission for ages and now I've just ended up getting a public session with nobody here. So this is going to be a bit tough. There are power 100 and I'm not getting buffed by anybody else. It's just me here. So I'm going to war cry, we're going to reload and we're gonna get another smasher test. So here we go. Hope it's good. Reload. Oh, on crit, definitely. Off crit, no. This just no. I was there really 50-50 with this weapon, all of the gameplay, but it's much better in terms of horde clearing. I've got to say that it's a much better horde clearer than quite a lot of the higher damage shotguns, but for a smasher test, it's not great. So that was the vacuum tube shotgun. I want to get basically the only negative out of the way there. Against those single targets with high health like the smasher, it just was not good at all. When we didn't crit, it was just far too little. When we did crit, yeah, we did a ton of damage, but 38% crit chance, it just wasn't good enough to be hitting those smashes and hoping you eliminate it. So it's not good in terms of that. But if you're using it against encampments or massive hordes, I do think this is a winner, because that fast fire rate allows you to just absolutely mow down husk after husk after husk. And then the explosive rounds with Wukong as well, that is fantastic. I did think this would be 5 bursts because, you know, the 5 holes in the end of the barrel, but it's only a triple burst. I do like how unique it is as well, because there's not many burst shotguns out there, so it's kind of different. I do think it's a tiny bit dated though. Pretty much all the newer shotguns are a lot better than this. Do I think I'll perk this up? Probably not. I did think at the start I'd like to perk it up, but it was the smasher test really. I've got a load of shotguns that are good against smashers. I've got a load of shotguns that are fantastic against hordes as well. This one kind of doesn't fit anywhere in there because I've just got a lot better than that now. But yeah, I am going to leave this here. Do let me know what you guys thought of this. Also, let me know another good weapon from the vacuum tube set. What do you like from that set? Just let me know. And as always, thank you for watching.